let's go then, I guess. Yeah, really looking forward to this rain. Absolutely wonderful. Forget it. Let's put all this stuff in my pockets. Right, radio, pocket, gun. Let's just cover that up so it doesn't get wet. Binoculars, I'm not too worried about. Sword, I'm not too worried about. Let's keep the key and the ammo safe. Right, out in the rain, I guess. See what we can find next, I guess. Let's see, I suppose people are still out in the rain. I mean, it only just started, so... Actually, maybe not. They just standing out in the rain, they enjoy it, maybe. I don't know. They might be used to it, to be fair, but... Still got the old graveyard here. And seems there's a kid over there. At a grave. I can't quite make out what it says. Maybe? Use my binoculars. I can't read it. Bummer. I can't read it. Oh well. I suppose it's best because I don't want to invade his personal space, but you know. Let's continue on anyway, but hold on. You have got to be kidding me. Wow. You? Huh? Come on. You remember me. Ryan, what are you doing here? Not looking for you, but here you are. Well, it's been a while, and... How's my child? You don't have a child. What? Yes, I do, with Gabby. Gabby is dead. Has been for at least a year now. Oh, and my child? Is my child okay? Like I told you, you don't have a child. But the baby is okay, yes. What do you mean I don't have a child, then? Listen, I've wanted to speak to you ever since you deserted Gabby. I know, but shut up, okay? You left her to have a child alone. She did, but it cost her her life. You're lucky I don't and haven't hit you for what you did. I know, it was wrong of me to leave her like that. I don't care what reason you had for it. Just keep what you do. Just keep doing what you're doing, alright? Staying away is the best thing you can do. Come on, Ryan. Now we've met again, we can talk about me meeting my child. No, we can't. That girl needs stability, not her dad coming back out of nowhere. I get that, but when she is old enough, she'll know, and then she can choose what she wants. I guess so. So it's a girl? Clara, yeah. You didn't want to be in her life, so why do you now? I mean, I don't, but I do. I want her to know I exist, that's all. You just said... I know what I said. I'm glad that I have a daughter, but I'm not a father. I didn't want to be, which is why I left. I just want her to know that I'm alive and out there. Okay, listen. Here I was, slowly starting to feel bad for being so mean to you. Then you say that, and I don't anymore. You'll tell her though, right? Eventually. I'll also make sure to tell her all about how you left her mum and her. Yeah, I know. When she's old enough and she comes to visit, I'll explain how I wasn't ready to be her father. Sure, Jay. It's been over a year and you still haven't changed. Neither of you? Yeah, but the only difference is I was never a jerk in the first place. Hey! You leave him alone! Huh? Who are you? I'm Nina, Jay's girlfriend. Of course you are. You got real lucky. I did. He's a good man, which is why I don't appreciate you talking to him like that. Did he tell you about his last girlfriend? Or his child that he left? Yes, actually he did. No, he didn't. You're just trying to defend him. You had absolutely no idea. What difference does it make? I love him. He loves me. Yeah, that's good. I'm not going to ruin that. I got along with him at one point, but then he messed it all up. Yeah, he told me about that. You attacked him. Beat him almost to death. Yeah, I did. Because he stole from my girlfriend's grave. I thought she was dead. We had a grave for her. I put her pendant on her grave. He stole it. And didn't plan on giving it back. I mean, did he tell you that part? Did he tell you the reason why I did it? Or did he just say, oh, Big Bad Ryan came and beat me up? Yes, he told me. Yeah. Of course. Another thing you didn't know, I see. Wow. Your relationship with Jay is none of my business. You two can do whatever you want. I don't mind what you do and don't tell each other. I mean, that's none of my business. If he wasn't here today, I would never have looked or even spoke to him. So, honestly, I'd just like to pretend I didn't and continue on. I'm thinking you might want that too. And I mean, I know I'm coming off like a bad guy right now, but I'm not. Jay just really pushes my buttons, and that's putting it nicely. It was interesting to finally meet you, Ryan. Right, you two here. That guy, my God, I cannot stand Jay. Jesus, he used to be alright at the least, but my lord, cannot stand him. We've got a park here now, with kids on the seesaw out in the rain, and the mum and dad over there. Guy with an eye patch, why not? I don't know, that guy really just does something to me, really riles me up. I just gonna forget that I ever spoke to him. Got another barn and two people in there. Looks similar to the other one, but smaller. It's quite nice looking, actually. And this must be the new housing they're making. Still working out in the rain, I guess. Like I said before, they're used to it, but nice stuff, you know. Hey, I'll be with you in just a moment. Of course. Frames look good, you know, sturdy. Thank you. I haven't seen you around before. Yes, because I don't live here. I'm just visiting from another community. I see. Well, you might not have noticed, but we're in dire need of more housing. People are having to sleep outside in the wet and cold. Rains here a lot, like it is right now. Yeah, I know. I used to live here, you know, before the Aces took it over. I heard about the people that used to live here, before our old leader drove you all out. This place is truly beautiful. A lovely location right by the sea. Strong walls. Whoever built those houses, the mansion and the museum were extremely talented too. Many of us constructed them, but it was just one man who made the blueprints. Impressive. We have to work entirely with wood. It's not always easy, but it does the job. Managed to build the second barn and the bar below the ground well enough. Yeah, I saw the bar. It's very nice. Built beneath an old boat. You know, the Dragon Lounge. Yeah, I didn't name it, but I think the name is rather suiting anyway. Have you, by any chance, read our list of things we have to do? Actually I did, yeah. Right, well, these here are clearly going to be 4 simple houses, and then in the corner over there will most likely be our bread bakery. A large place like this with a large amount of people needs a lot of food. We're growing wheat and are trying to grow some other things, but we have no farmers. Not yet, anyway. The only thing we can make is bread, because it's simple to do for the most part. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. You guys really have this place under control. We have a reputation to keep. Sometimes it's not the best one, but it's places like this that change that. I understand. I do. It's hard to keep places like this in good shape, you know? Safe, actually. You seem to know a little something about communities. Yeah. I know a little. I've led people, made many, many mistakes, but I learned from them. As you should. I would usually make a statement about how young you are, how you're too young to lead, but that'd be wrong. I mean, there's a young lady that joined us a little over a year ago. She had suffered a significant head wound and entered a coma. She woke up and owed the Aces a fair amount. We took a risk by giving her medicine and keeping her alive. Even while she was in the healing process, she worked and worked. She worked off her debt to us pretty fast and was given the choice of freedom. When she first woke up and saw who we were, that we were Aces, she was very cautious, scared, in fact. We realized that she hadn't had the best history with our group, but she later grew to be a great addition to us. She proved me wrong, that's what I'm trying to say. She proved that no matter your age, all you need is a little maturity and the will to do better. She's leading her own outpost now with her own people, and she's doing an amazing job at it. Wow, she actually sounds incredibly useful and a lot like a few people I know. She is. She's helped greatly with this place. We actually found her a little way outside of this place, barely alive. She's alive now though, that's the most important thing. Outside of Far Row. Strange. Yeah, apparently she lived here before someone tried to kill her and her friend. She explained that when she woke up. Maybe you knew her. I don't see how I would. I mean, the only people that got attacked here, died and were buried, and when we had to leave, burned. It's just what she told us. For all we know, Tegan could have lied about where she came from. But the past doesn't matter. She worked for her place and we made it worth her while. She proved what she was able to do. You just stare at her, confused. Tegan is dead. From that look, I'm guessing she told the truth, maybe, and you didn't know she was still alive. Our doctor, in her exact words, said, "That girl has one thick skull." It seems that someone drove a sharp blade straight into her head, and it just about made it through her skull. She's lucky to be alive, but her skull is still severely damaged. It will take a long time for her to heal and begin living life like she did before. I remember those words. Don't know why, I guess I just felt they'd be important to her when she woke up. She also had a bruise on her face and round her throat, from the attack, I presume. No, that doesn't make sense. I saw her body, I was there when we buried her coffin. Well, like I said, when we found her, she was almost dead. She was drenched, like she'd fell in the ocean, so my guess is she somehow managed to drag herself up the walls before falling off and into the sea. Then I guess she washed up on the shore a little way away from Far Row. We found her while we were scouting the community on orders from our old leader. We brought her back with us and saved her. Told you the rest. So you're telling me she really is alive? I don't understand. If it's the same person, yes. She said when she woke up she was under a blanket next to her dead best friend. She can't really remember much, but she remembers that. And that she was abandoned. Maybe that's not true. I mean, maybe she just woke up and thought the worst, freaked out and ran away. Yeah, I mean, I'm the one that put the blanket over her. We buried her the next morning. Well, she wasn't in the coffin you buried. Someone told you she was, but she wasn't. They probably freaked out and thought she turned. Decided to hide that fact and just let you say goodbye. It's good that she's alive though, right? Well, yeah, it is. I mean, she was a close friend of mine. I knew her for years before all of this. I see you're struggling to understand how she's alive, but that's understandable. I can assure you that she is absolutely fine. Is there any way you can tell me where she is? I'm afraid not. We don't give out the locations of our outposts. I'd have to get her permission to give you her whereabouts. I can work on that when we're done. Are you staying long? No. I'll be leaving soon. Wayne is in contact with the community I live in anyway, so it shouldn't be too hard to let me know. So I'll be able to tell you her decision. That's good. I also just realised I never gave you my name or asked for yours. That's rude of me. Sometimes I forget how to introduce myself to people. I'm Frederick. Frederick Knight. He reaches out to shake your hand. Ryan Forrester. Grab his hand and shake. Strong grip. It was a pleasure to meet you, Ryan. Did you need anything else? No. Thank you. It was nice talking to you, and, thanks for telling me about Tegan. Of course. I didn't know you knew her, but if I did, I would have told you straight away. I know. I appreciate that, and, take care, Frederick. Good luck with the building. I mean, so far, they look pretty good. I mean, look like they're going to be some very nice-looking houses, especially if you're in charge after building that barn, which looks pretty good, too. So, I'm going to take a look around and just see what I can see out in the rain, and then I'm going to head up the wall and see if I can look at the boat, maybe. Some guys over here constructing. Fair enough. And I think there's another guy over there that I just saw. But yeah, this is quite nice. This is going to be a bread bakery and some housing. Nice, not bad. And another guy over there. Not bad. This place, honestly, I was angry about what happened and having to abandon this place, but with New Leaf and seeing how nice this place looks now, honestly, I'm glad that they decided to take this place on and build it up and work on it, you know? I mean, it seems like they're really looking after the place, and there's not really much more I could ask for than that, you know? I mean, this place is the first proper community I ever led or built, you know, I guess. It's just, I don't know, it's just nice to see that it's still prospering, you know, and there's still the other elephant boat there, and there's my boat. I've got the key for there, but it's going to be interesting driving this thing home. I say driving, riding, or sailing, actually, this thing home, I guess, maybe, I don't know, but really is a nice house, really is a nice boat, and hopefully everything will be able to fit on there.